Welcome to Nerdarchy, for nerds by nerds. Nerdarchy's Dave here, hanging out with
Nerdarchy's Ted. Yeah, I'm a huge lover of dragons. Have been probably since even before I started playing D&D, and that was 20 years ago or more at this point in time.
A minute, you just like dragon boobs.
It's not about the dragon boobs. Dragons are creatures of power. They're creatures of mystery, and it's right there in the name, Dungeons and Dragons. So dragons were on this pedestal, and you know, in 3rd edition, you had the half-dragon template, and you had these things that could make you draconic. And that draconic is the language of magic.
There's probably like several prestige classes.
You know, so you've got all of these things that are gearing you towards a dragon character. And Dragonborn was the first one that says, you know what? Just do it at first level.
Play a dragon character.
And then on top of that, you've got a character who's like, you know what? I've got a breath weapon. I've got an area of effect attack, regardless of what the damage is. You've got an area of effect attack as a first level character, even if you can only use it once a day.
And let's face it, you're talking about a character that's geared more towards being a fighter, a ranger, a barbarian, something that's, you know, more martial in nature, and it is definitely an interesting thing. Now, I don't hate the Dragonborn like some people do. I'm kind of like meh on them. I mean, I love Draconians.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have just kind of incorporated Draconians. And actually in the book, in one of the sidebars, they do mention the Draconians as being...
It just says it right here.
Dragonborns with different abilities.
Yep.
You know,
they replace their breath weapon with, you know, their crazy, bizarre death abilities.
Yeah, well, and one of the odd things that I find about the Dragonborn is the fact that they don't have dark vision. I mean, but, you know, I guess, you know, between their resistance, their breath weapon, it'd be a bit much.
Right.
But, you know, and the breath weapon is cool because it scales.
Right.
You know, you're not stuck with, you know, a die 8 weapon, and they don't make it crazy at first level either, so right. it's not a great game breaker. It just adds a lot of flavor.
Indeed.
Now, I like to make fun of the Dragonborn because in 4th edition, there was absolutely dragon boobs. And it just is the weirdest thing for a reptilian creature to have very, very mammalian features.
Well, so, I think one of the things that they've looked at is they tried to make it so that they have those features, so that they blend in, I guess I could say. Because how odd would it be if Dragonborn, just like lizards, just look like lizards? They don't have those kind of features. They don't have, you know, the curvy hips and the bosoms as females, and the stouter arms and shoulders of males. You know, it's one of those things that kind of goes with fantasy art, and they just applied.
Yeah, but think of the role playing, man. Excuse me, sir, I'm a man. In a deep raspy voice.
And I'm certain if you want to, you know, flavor your games that way, the art can't stop you from doing it. But they're just presenting it in a way that, 1, gives you that feel, and 2, unfortunately, since this is a fairly dominant male genre, that somebody's going to be like, okay, well, I'm impressed by seeing dragon boobs. So, you know, check us out at nerdarchy.com. You can find us pretty much all over social media. We're anywhere.
On Facebook, we post a lot of those funny pictures with women in chainmail bikinis sometimes. And we try and stimulate conversation there as well. But find us in any of those places. While you're at it, hit like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, my friends, stay nerdy.